Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Place. Time for some more Into the Breach. We have just arrived at Island 3 and we have to decide what to do. I did buy a power grid, so... Didn't I use this reactor core? Ah, I have a reactor core to spare. I forgot about the one I bought, I guess. Or maybe there was the other one I never used. So this guy has 6 movement. This is good. I think I want an extra movement on one of them. The rocket mech seems like the obvious choice here. So let's get the power core there and put an extra movement on him. Because we'll need it to get in position to use these properly. Only have one use per mission, but maybe that should be enough. So I'm immediately seeing protect the robotics lab, defend the robots, high threat mission here to give us an extra reactor core, which will make our mechs better. Freeze and defend both robots. And this one has an ice storm, which could restore some power. We would have better grid defense if we did this one first. But on the other hand, this one seems also to be very rewarding, so we might want to get there as quickly as possible, but then we'd have to do this one, which is not so rewarding. But this doesn't lead anywhere, really. So maybe we should wait on this, because this doesn't get harder while we're on this island, I think. Let's try a non-3 difficulty mission. We'll do a 2 difficulty mission. These machines are not currently themselves. Let's spot their malfunctioning aggression and see them as living beings. Freeze and defend both robots. How do we freeze? We don't have a freeze ability. We do get a freeze tank though. It has a freeze cannon. Choose a projectile that freezes targets. I guess these are the 2 robots we're supposed to freeze. These guys seems like not. It's a leaper. It webs the target, preparing to bite it. 4 movement, but only 1 hit point. Beetle charges forward to damage and push the target. You've seen that before, I think. And what is this? Cannon bot. Projectile that causes target to burn. Cannon mech. Stronger projectile that causes target to burn. So we want to freeze those 2, I guess. That is our objective, or our bonus objective. Alright, so what will these do? You have 4 movement, that's pretty good. I wonder if we get to keep that. Right, so this guy can easily be killed. This guy will be a little bit tougher. And then we want to freeze these, but the problem is on the first turn one of them is probably going to attack something, and then we can't freeze him because we only have 1 freeze target. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, well that's not too bad. We can move away from that. Same there. Leaper! Oh no, he jumped. Who would have ever expected that? Okay. So we want to freeze these guys. Could artillery him, push him back there, and he wouldn't do any damage. And freeze him, leave him, because his projectile is not going to hit anything. And then I could go down here and push him onto that. No, that's not very smart, because then he would hit this guy. We kind of want to protect him, right? So start by doing this. Get rid of him. And then go here. Well, don't use the Gemini missiles. Do that. Oh no, he gets a charge, of course. So he's still gonna hit this. And there's no way we can stop him from hitting anything. Unless we can freeze him. But I don't think we can shoot across this. I mean, if I freeze it, it's probably not invulnerable if I freeze it, right? That would be very strange. I mean, I can push it or pull it. But if I push it this way, he'll hit this guy, and if I push it the other way, he'll hit this thing. So there is a way I can save us from taking damage. And that's by moving and blocking the damage. I guess that's the smartest move here. Although, how much damage do you deal? You deal 2. Oh, and you'd push me into that anyway, so it's really not be useful at all. So do I want to give up 1 power, or do I want to give up 1 star? The star seems more valuable. Okay, first of all, let's freeze him. Use frozen. It cannot move or attack and will remain frozen until it takes damage. So it can take damage. Yeah, we just have to choose what gets hit. We can't really push him this way. We could pull him. If I stood here, I could pull him, take 1 damage, then he'll hit this, right? Or is there a limit to hit the range of his dash attack? Charge forward damage and push the targets. I don't think he has a limit to the range. I don't think he will run out of range if I pulled him to there. If I pushed him to there, he would still just run into me, and then both the robot, or the mech, and this thing would take damage. If I push him here, he'd kill this thing. He would also take damage from this. So that's the benefit of that. We also have a 19% chance that this doesn't take damage, if I understand the grid defense. I guess that's our hope here then. Pull him into myself, right? Damage him by 1 and me by 1 wouldn't be enough to kill him. Let's just hope that 19% is enough. The ice is on fire. Nope. This unit is armored. All incoming weapon damage will be reduced by 1. Push, fire, blocking, etc. is unaffected. This one? No, this one. Why is he armored now? Oh, is it because of this guy giving armor to everybody? Shell Scion, probably. And he's in a position where we can't really hit him because of this mech we need to protect. Okay, so we want to get you over there and freeze this guy ASAP. He's in a better position for us. And if we shoot you, this gets killed. We do have our other missile, but in order to use that, you have to be like there. Shoot him, push him there. Attack order, he's first. So that wouldn't help us. Can we get to pushing him? No. But how much does your damage do? 3. Yuck. Although, did you already move? No. I think I can do okay. So I need this guy to go down here, pull him to there. Then I'll come out here, use my artillery on him. He would only take 1 damage, but he would die from the push. And actually, he would die from the collision. And actually I should do this first, because that cancels his attack. And then I pull him here. Then you can stand here and do your rocket artillery. And that would kill him, even though he only takes 1 from that, he still takes 1 from that. And he blocks a spawn, which is pretty good. So that should still damage him. What's this? Why are you attacking the robot? Aren't you on the same team, technically? Okay, this is a centipede. Acidic vomit. Launch a volatile mass of goo, applying acid on nearby units. So it's gonna attack here and apply acid. Probably would hit this mountain if we moved away. You can pull this guy into this cloud and stop him. You can use the freeze tank more offensively now. The bonus objective is already completed, freeze and defend both robots. But if they die now, I mean, we probably lose that thing, right? So I would like to push him onto here and damage him as well. If I froze him, would he still give his passive bonus? Possibly. And just pull him into this. And then I can't really freeze him because I'd be in my own way. I can't shoot him with the artillery. Or actually I could shoot him with the artillery from there. Well done. Yeah, this'll work. I'll block 1 spawn. His attack now hits over here, which doesn't matter. And well, I kind of don't want to lose this tank, but I guess he's in a decent spot. Takes electric damage. he makes an acid pool over here. And then runs straight into it. Well, this guy's runs straight into it. Which is... Defense is corroded. Incoming weapon damage will be doubled. Okay, so it's not a poison. It's just the opposite of what he just had. That's a better leaper. Alpha leaper, which deals 5 damage. That's a lot. But it's a melee strike, right? I think so. I could artillery him into him, dealing 1 damage to him and killing him. It's also the last turn, so if I wanted to use my heavy missiles, I could do that. Although there's not really a opportunity. So you're hitting both these, or is he just hitting this one? No, he's a single tile, so as long as I move from here, he's not a danger. But if I move from here, this guy would actually hit this, which is not good. I could, if I move from here and say kill or stop this guy, I could then move him into here and pull him into the cloud, stopping him. And then I just artillery this guy with this fella. So there goes the mountain. And then you go here. Stop him from attacking. Why is this still striped? Oh, because of his hit will now hit these 3 areas. Well, that's not going to happen, because I'm going to go here and I'm going to pull him into the cloud. Now the only thing that gets attacked is this square. I could stop that too if I wanted to. And why not, right? Vic has been encased in ice. That was the last turn. I think we did okay except for that 1 hit we took. Thank you for protecting sentient life. I'm sure I'll be able to restore their programming. Yeah, I hope so. I don't want those guys helping us. Well, not bad. We could try to get some more power back. Break 5 buildings out of the ice. Take less than 3 grid damage. Breaking buildings out of the ice seems difficult. I kind of want that extra processor. Let's do this one. Argentia's mine layers have lost I/O and are attempting to run old routines. Protect these blind, helpless creatures. Defend the robots. So they're laying mines. Hopefully. And we have to protect them. Mine bots. What do? He deploys freeze mines. Unaffected by smoke, which is good. You don't have to worry about them walking into smoke and dying. These are tough units. This is one of those charge forward and hit that we don't like. Centipede is going to do that. Acid spit. And there's a mountain in our way. Right. Oh, there's a pod in the middle of it too. That's gonna be tough to save. We might even destroy it right away. Okay, so he laid a mine and then moved. Okay, he's attacking that. He went into the ice mine, which is good. He's gonna hit over there. He leaps to that. More is coming. This guy is frozen until he's attacked, right? Maybe that's what they were trying to do in the last mission, just free him. So this guy's hitting that, which is gonna hurt both of them. He's hitting that, which is a lot of damage. I could just push both of these, but then his shot would hit over here, which is not better. Also pull him into him, and then artillery with the other guy, but he'd still have 1 HP then. That's not good either. They're all attacking buildings, so we need to stop 4 of them. This guy's tricky because we can't push him out of the way. Or we could. The push here is actually pretty good. Because he would shoot... Would he hit the time pod? No. I don't think this... If it's trampled by the enemy. So if I pushed both of these, then you could go... No, you can't get past them though. But you could go from here and shoot this thing. How do we then stop this guy? We could air bomb him, but we'll probably end up on the freeze mine. I mean, you don't avoid mines by being flying, are you? Do you? No, you can just move over any tile. I don't think you avoid mines. And his shot would still hit over here, which is not good. Can't get him out of the way. Is there any way we can get this guy? To not deal damage to anything. Take 3 damage from an artillery shot, 1 damage from a push into the other guy or a pull from the other guy into him. Three damage from the artillery shot is including the collision damage. The Gemini missile would do it. Yeah, that would kill him actually. But we're still gonna have one of these two hit us. Preferably not him. I don't think we can avoid that, but if we can avoid this, I think it's worth it. So let's do this. use this. And then you, of course, you can't push because you'd push both of them, so you have to pull this guy into him and kill both of them. Not too bad. And then we kill this, I suppose. This one only deals 1 damage. And unfortunately we're gonna have to tank this damage. This building resisted damage. The chance for building resistant damage show to the right of power meter. Wow! 19% paid off. How lucky is that? What are the odds? Probably around 19%. Okay, so they are trying to break each other out of the ice, I guess. You're gonna deal 3 damage. Is it, if he gets hit, like, any damage will free the unit, but he will still take damage. Will he? So he's attacking him. 0. Okay, so they don't take damage if you hit them while frozen. That could have been nice to know on the last mission, then I would have pushed that guy and had him hit the frozen guy. I didn't dare risk it, but the enemies seem to know the rules. So they're trying to break their friends free. That's not too bad, although I wouldn't like to have more enemies on the line. Which order do they attack? He attacks before him, so if I push him here, he would kill him, and both of these would stay frozen. That seems like a nice payoff for a single push. Also, there's like no one else on the field. Maybe I do want to free one of them if I can kill him as well. Like, if I artillery, well, he'd just be freed by artillery and then he'd be pushed onto this and frozen again. That doesn't seem like a huge gain. I could deal a bunch of damage to him while I shoot him now. Or while I push him. And then I could deal some more damage by pushing him into the mountain. And I could break him free and put him in a cloud, so he'd take 1 damage, but he'd be free next time. We're gonna have 3 guys next time though. So maybe I'll leave him frozen so they attack the ice instead. He's gonna be free as well. So if I did that, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys and 1 frozen. I'd rather have 2 frozen and 4 guys, because then they might attack the frozen ones, which is not terrible. So instead I will I will use you, push you into the mountain, that's more damage. Then I'll collect the pod with this guy. It's good, Commander. Actually, if I were to free him, then his attack would instead... No, he's before in the attack order, but he's not going to do anything. So he would actually deal 3 damage to this guy. It could be pretty nice to think about in the future if they're doing an attack like that. But I think I end turn here. So he killed him, so that's the trouble. 3 more emerge. That's the... Attack me. He'll attack the house. You're frozen. He's not attacking anything. So I can't really move out of this attack because it will eventually hit a house, even if I move everybody. Attack order. He attacks before him, so pushing him in front of that wouldn't really help. If I push him into him, that would break the ice probably. Kinda cramped over here. Getting rid of this guy would be nice. I don't really have a good angle though. Minebot is kind of in the way. I can't go there. This is trickier than I anticipated. You'd only take 1 damage from a shot. Then I could push him into the wall to kill him and freeze this guy. Or rather incapacitate him with the jet mech. But all my guys would be kind of in this area, and I don't know where this guy's going. It's not too bad though. There goes a mountain. And then we do this, which should kill him. No, he took no damage from the weapon. I thought he always took 1. Right, well he will be hurt by the electric smoke. And then we have 2 mobile enemies, plus this buff guy. He lays a lot of mine. So does he. He moves out and tries to free his friend. He does nothing. And he also tries to free a friend. Let's see, the attack order. They lost. How much damage did he deal? Did he only do 1? Same for you, I guess. Get rid of this guy. He's hiding behind a bunch of freezing and clouds that we created. Pushing this guy down here seems like not a hugely good plan. Could just fly over him with a plane. Pull this guy into him, and then artillery him into him. That seems like a good plan though. Yeah, I need to do this first, I think. Takes no damage, but his attack is cancelled. Then go here. Actually, go here. He's still gonna... Oh, I forgot about him. But if I do this, and free him, and then he'd die from his Can't get to killing him though, and I can't pull him into him because then his shot would hit a building. And if I pull him into him, then the same thing happens. His shot hits a building. But he's gonna kill him now, right? No, he doesn't have enough damage to kill him. So he just freed an enemy for no reason. Well, victory in one turn, so maybe it doesn't matter at all. Nothing was damaged. Also, I gassed myself with a cloud there. Got the time pod and all the objectives, so I guess that's a win. And what's in the pod? A reactor core and smoke drop. Any class. Drop smoke on 5 tiles anywhere on the map. Wow, that's only one use per battle. You can't upgrade it. But that's pretty good though. That stops a lot of attacks potentially. It's probably something we want to use, especially since we have that which gives them extra, which makes them take damage from clouds as well. But well, we can't give up his aerial bombs because then he couldn't do anything. We can't really give up the rocket artillery. That's one of our main uses. It would be a shame to give up the Gemini missiles, even though they saved us on that mission from a lot of damage. I do use his pull a lot to get out of sticky situations, but maybe this would be better at getting out of sticky situations. I can't give up the push beam because if I did, I mean pushing is usually more effective than pulling. I wonder if you can get more weapon slots on your mix. I kinda doubt it. We can't remove the storm generators, can we? No. That's so useful. I think we would be overrun pretty quickly if the storm clouds didn't deal damage. And it synergizes with this one as well. So it's gonna have to be the Gemini missiles. Saving us 2 power, but can't really use 2 power. Well, we get 1 more damage on our artillery, which kind of makes them just as good as Gemini missiles. Okay. Would you look at that? We got 2 reactor cores as well. How do you get 2? All right, one was in the drop, and the other one was for completing the mission. I mean, this is pretty nice, but can't really do it on him. Right, we could give this to someone else. It cost 1 extra, but once per battle. Okay, let me think. Storm generators costs 1. If we took this away, we could give it... Put the smoke drop on him instead. Put the storm generator on him and use the extra... Could use this. Give him 2 cores. And then have an upgraded... No, we need 4 for that. So we'd have to get rid of this +1 damage again. No, keep that. Now storm clouds deal 2. And you get 1 more move. But you got 1 less move. No, you still have +1 move. But you're the one with the smoke drop now. I guess that's fine. But your rocket artillery only needs 1 again. And we don't have the Gemini missiles. I think I'm fine with that. But I think that episode ran a little long because I took some time there. So that'll be the end of this episode. We'll continue with the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time.